Okay, so depression, good times, right? When someone gets a diagnosis like CIDP or MS or some of the Guillain-Barré, some of these things, depression is a very common thing. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you, a bad person if you get sad, because the person that you knew, the life you knew, was changed. You lost it. It died. So you're mourning the loss of your old self. You're going through grief. It's a very real thing, and just so you know, it's very common about a year and a half post diagnosis or post catastrophic event when depression actually hits the most, because in the beginning it's like you're making gains and you're improving, and sky's the limit, and you have lots of support, and you're not exhausted yet. And then a year and a half later, it's like the progress slows down, the support slows down, and you're having to really deal with some emotions you didn't have to deal with in the beginning. And on top of that, you're just exhausted. It's like you've put so much energy into getting your life back together, and you just get tired, and it's okay. Like, if you need to go take a little bit of medication, then just take it. That doesn't make you weak. That just means that, just like IVIG or some of these medications people use when their body can't help itself, when their body needs a little help to get moving in the right direction, to start healing, that's okay for your mental health as well. Like, it's totally fine to take the medication when you need, and then also totally fine to take it with the goal of being off all medication, whether it's off of medication for your CIDP or for your mental health. Like, you can take them in an emergency situation. That's what Western medicine is there for, is to take it when your body or your mind can't help itself. Other things that people with CIDP and Guillain-Barré have success with in treating, their mental health, when they don't want to take the pharmaceutical crap, and that's understandable too, you don't want all the side effects, then go the route of microdosing. There's people with success treating their mental health by microdosing psilocybin, which is mushrooms or shrooms. You just take a little bit, like maybe 1/8 of a gram, and that can help. You don't even know that you took it. You don't feel anything from it. It's a microdose. Or I've heard success with microdosing ketamine. And I've heard that ketamine can actually help for pain as well. So it's like a double whammy there of help. Other things that help is, I've heard of people having success going to silent retreats and just sitting alone silent with their thoughts for 10 days. I've heard of miraculous things helping depression in that way, or meditation. Something else is like finding the right support system. If you don't feel supported where you're at, there's online forums for CIDP and Guillain-Barré. I think sometimes just connecting with other people going through the same thing you are and knowing you're not alone can help. And then the other thing that I think has helped me a lot personally is I've been very open. Obviously, if you're watching these videos, I've been very open about my experiences, and just like making these videos is really therapeutic to me. Or some people write, they start journaling, and just having that outlet of talking about or getting these thoughts in your head out can be very, very therapeutic and helpful. And also, when you share online or on Facebook, you'd be really surprised of how many positive responses you get back and how much love and support you get back just by being vulnerable and throwing it out there on social media. On days that I have a really hard time, I do a Facebook Live, and just that outpour of love and support I get back just snaps me right out of it. I normally make videos about like positivity, and it's just like that positive affirmation, and just putting out the kind of person that I want to be helps me be that person. So that's been really helpful as well. And then also, if you're not making progress in whatever goal you have right now, just making progress in some way can really help your mental health. So if you're having trouble making progress and you just feel like you're getting worse and worse and worse with your CIDP or autoimmune symptoms, then at least make progress in something else. Like, start drawing or painting or writing, or working on your business, or doing something to where you can make progress at something, and that's really going to help. Because it doesn't matter what kind of progress it is or what your circumstances are, if you're making steps in a direction of loving who you are, feeling like you're better than the day before in some way, it doesn't matter what way, then that can really help you be happy with who you are and where you're at. And finally, I've also feel like, some days I'm working so hard to get better, and sometimes I don't even know if it's working. But the fact I'm trying makes me feel proud of who I am. So as long as you're making effort, that just can give you the confidence and the self-love of like, you know what? Like, I love that I'm trying. I love the kind of person I am being, because when everyone could understand if I would crawl in the fetal position and cry and everyone would get it, I didn't. I got up and I fought, and that makes me love myself. But anyways, good luck with where you're at, and please reach out if you think I can help you in any way, and you're not alone. Struggle, everybody goes through it. Bye-bye.